Hmm, what is that thing high up in the sky? Is it a cloud? Or is it a bird? Or maybe it's an airplane? Oh, it is in fact an airplane. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Salutations! My name is Claudia Dorothy Tumiwa, and I'm currently continuing my studies at Atma Jaya Catholic University. This year, I'm participating in the ESA Fest storytelling competition. On this occasion, allow me to tell you a little fun fact about airplanes. Did you know that an airplane weighs greater than that of the air it displaces? An airplane weighs around hundred thousands of kilograms, up to nearly million hundred thousands of kilograms. Isn't that neat? When I talk about airplanes, there's always this one character that comes to mind. He is an influential Indonesian engineer, scientist, and later in his years, known as the third president of Indonesia. Have you guessed it? That's right. He is Bahruddin Yusuf Habibie, or commonly known as B.J. Habibie. Our story originates from around 1936 on June the 25th at Parepare, south of Sulawesi. Habibie was the son of Alwi Abdul Jalil Habibie and R.A. Tutimarini Puspawardojo. He grew up as a devout Muslim, following his religious family background in Parepare. Since his early days, Habibie has always had a certain fascination with aircrafts and airplanes. He even had a hobby in aeromodeling. He was also one of those young Indonesians with a high morale when it comes to pursuing education. One time, he decided to continue his higher education in Germany due to Bung Karno's advice of the importance of mastering national technology, namely maritime technology and aerospace technology, when Indonesia was still developing at that time. I have this certain dream. A dream to create an aircraft not just for the rich or the military, but for the people. Something that could carry farmers, teachers, mothers, and children from Papua to Sumatra, from Kalimantan to Nusa Tenggara. Habibie's will to move all the way to Germany to continue his studies began from these noble ideals. He was accepted at the Aeronautical Engineering Department, specializing in aircraft construction at the Rhine-Westphalen-Aachen University of Applied Sciences. Unlike his friends who used scholarships to study in Germany, B.J. Habibie used funds purely from his mother. He officially obtained his doctoral degree at the age of 28, which is arguably a very young age to earn a doctorate. Isn't he great? While he spent most of his adult life overseas, Habibie's love for his motherland never faded. Even though he received honorary German citizenship, Habibie still returned home and further developed Indonesia with his expertise. One of his biggest legacies to Indonesia was the N250 Gatotkaca aircraft. This here is a model replica of the aircraft. You can see the original one at the Central Museum of Indonesian Air Force Dirgantara Mandala, located in Yogyakarta. So, the story behind this aircraft began in the late 1980s when B.J. Habibie at that time was Indonesia's Minister of Technology and Research. Habibie set out to create a domestically designed and produced commercial aircraft. He envisioned an aviation industry that could rival global players. That is when he launched the N250 program, a regional turboprop aircraft that was designed to carry around 50 passengers. The development took several years, involving tens of thousands of engineers and workers. Despite the excitement, the N250 was not without controversy. Funding became a heated political issue, and to make matters worse, technical concerns also surfaced. The night before, mere hours before takeoff, was shrouded by doubts and deep concerns. They've done what? Hop test? Mere short runway lifts, barely a few seconds off the ground. That's not going to be enough. They'll need more time before a full flight. But how? The pressure is huge. The media's already here. The president is expected. It's not just about a simple test flight anymore. It's about national pride. It's bold, borderline reckless. But if it works, this changes everything. On August 10th, 1995, the aircraft finally made its historic maiden flight. It was broadcasted nationally, and it sparked immense pride across Indonesia. For Indonesians, it was more than just about technological milestones. It's about a national statement that the nation can stand tall in the global high-tech arena. International media took note, impressed by the boldness and innovation shown by a developing nation in undertaking such a project. Since then, B.J. Habibie was known as a pioneer of Indonesian aviation industry, as his aircraft had shown the world that Indonesia could move towards an industrial era from being mainly labeled as an agrarian country. So what's that got to do for us students? Well, from my personal standpoint, despite the fact that B.J. Habibie has always had a remarkable intellect, I think his journey reminds us that achievement requires sacrifice, discipline, and unwavering focus. His perseverance and lifelong commitment to national progress became an example of the importance of combining knowledge with character, of dreaming big, serving others, and to lead with both intellect and integrity. His life teaches us that real success lies not only in what we can achieve for ourselves, but also in what we can build for others that come after us. That concludes my story. I hope we can all learn something from B.J. Habibie. Thank you for listening and have a wonderful day.